Yes. I think Homeland jumped the shark. Breaking Bad jumped the shark. It's not just kind of the news, but sort of also the entertainment we're watching, too, a bit.
But I feel like the reality, I feel like the entertainment, in a way, like, you know, those shows seem more realistic than what's going on in the real world, the ones that you described. I mean, for example, you know, Homeland you bring up, but we learned a lot this year about surveillance. We are being surveilled constantly. Angela Merkel is being surveilled. We have all these, we just found out that everybody's porn use is being surveilled. Suddenly the air disappears in the room. But that the United States government is spending a lot of time paying attention to porn use in the interest of perhaps eventually discrediting terrorists. That seems like a really roundabout way. Another good way.
You fixated on this porn thing. I missed that.
I'm sort of a single-issue voter, actually. But let's take that. I mean, that's issue. What is your take on that? Like, I think the thing that was the most surprising to me about the NSA story and surveillance was how little people seemed to care. I mean, people seemed to feel like, you know, privacy and, you know, the Fourth Amendment and stuff like that is just like no big deal. Did that surprise you at all, or?
Well, when I came from Washington covering politics, and I think one of the initial things that I learned is that, you know, many people think that the CIA has the biggest intelligence budget in the country, but in fact, it's the Pentagon. Because they control the NSA, the NRO, all the other agencies that do most of the surveillance.
Wait, the NRO, is that another one I have to worry about? I don't even know what that is. What is the
mapping, you know, satellites, all that kind of stuff. So there.
How many of you have ever heard of the NRO, just out of curiosity? You see,
there we go. Yeah.
I think you just made up the NRO. By the way, I have a question. As a real journalist, is everything you say, do you have to check it first, or are you like me where you can just write things down and see if it gets picked up somewhere?
No, I do try and check everything.
You do? Okay, so the NRO does exist.
Yes, so the Pentagon does have a bigger intelligence budget than the CIA. But so for many people, though, obviously what they learned that the NSA did was very surprising, and a lot of it has grown since 9/11. I mean, today, just when I came over here, there was a report that the NSA is listening to 5 billion phone calls a day and processing that, which is really stunning to think about. On the flip side, you know, intelligence officials seem unsurprised by this. Most people at high levels of government knew that this was going on, that everyone knew about it, including most lawmakers, even though they feigned ignorance, that there was that amount of surveillance going on. And most of them say it's necessary.